Uh, hey, what's up? Can you confirm that you can hear me? Alright, cool. So it seems like audio is alright. Let me know if anything is wrong with it, like if it's not loud enough or whatever. So this is a World Cup game for Spain against Greece. I was just having a look at the current score. Looks like 2-1 to Greece so far. So this will be the fourth game. And it is Flipa the Shogun against Nakazuma the Scorpion. I haven't looked at the deck, so let's just be surprised. Looks like the 40-minute chess clock is good, so this should be a good game. It's a really good matchup. I think, well, I know both teams are already 3-0, so they already made it through the Swiss. So this game doesn't really matter except for most of all for the honor, I guess, for the bragging rights, but also for strength of schedule, like better pairings in the top cut. But this matchup could be the finals, so it should be good games. I wouldn't be surprised at all if we see it again in the finals. Okay, let's see what's going on. A forgotten library, 2 forgotten libraries, and this other shrine that gives honor. That seems quite good. I think Scorpion might have to try to break the City of the Rich Frog to get rid of those 2 holdings, because otherwise, especially this honor gain shrine will mess with him a lot, I think. So it's Uona with 1 Fate, Fawning Diplomat with 1. That's all for now. 2 cards for free for Phoenix, and then 5/5. Makes sense. So this Fawning Diplomat got a Fate off Toshirano, which is a little bit awkward, because normally you would probably never Fate a Fawning Diplomat, right? Because the interrupt is when his character leaves play. So now it's probably going to give up favor for turn 2. It's not a super big deal, but like this, yeah, I don't think the Fate is that great. He'll have the character for 2 turns though, so that's nice. I don't know if Flipa has anything to save the City of the Rich Frog. It does get +1 from the Ancestral Shrine, so it doesn't get broken immediately by the Fawning Diplomat. And it looks like Flipa wants to go straight in on air, even with the honor holding. I think this is good. I think it's smart to just jam air whenever you can against this honor deck, because that's the way you're going to lose, right? So you could kind of argue that maybe the Earthring is more value. But I think like gaining 2 honor off the airing a couple of times will win you the game more than a lot of cards would. Scorpion could void it themselves, yeah. I think it's still better to void the honor. And it looks like he will go for Void. I was expecting Earth, to be honest, but I haven't thought about it at all, so. Walking the way, okay, so there's probably some birds in this deck. Yeah, you're right, there's a Keeper Initiate as well, so not sure why that was not Earth. Maybe they're expecting to lose this ring, but... So the walking away didn't really do anything, but Uona bounced the Fawning Diplomat. She's non-unique as well, so... Kind of a bad flip to start with. I guess there's not many uniques in general in Scorpion decks. Shrine Maiden to draw Display of Power, Forebears Echoes, and Cloak of Night. That's very solid. 1 cost 1/1, draw 3 cards. You have to reveal them, but hey. So it looks like the Shrine Maiden will go in. Thinking about water, I'm not sure why. Oh, maybe it's Earth. Earth is a little bit risky in case Scorpion also has Display of Power, because then they still get the Keeper. Cloak of Night on Shrine Maiden. Okay, I guess there will be a court games then to break the province. A little bit expensive, right? To play a court games and a Cloak of Night for that. You'll get 1 honor from the court game, so I guess that's what you want to use it for anyway. No display. So that will be it. And yeah, so now Phoenix will get the favor for next turn. And if he has any Essentials, he will probably just play them next turn. Right? Because after... excuse me. After that, the Fawning will take it. Earth becomes Sky on Uona. Okay. Not the biggest character to bow. And she doesn't have to participate either, so... I might have saved that for later, I don't know. Oops. There. Oh, there's Shouju. Okay. So much for the censures. If he had one, I think he definitely would have used it on that Earth Becomes Sky though, so it's maybe not the biggest deal. And so end of last turn, this Ancestral Shrine gained 2 honor for 2 rings, already up to 15. And all these holdings will just stick around, so... I'm guessing you have to attack with Shouju to break this City of the Rich Frog, get rid of the Ancestral Shrine at least. Inspired Visionary, this is a new card I think. So it's a 1 cost 1/1 Giganta Air, 1 glory, and it can do some attachment stuff, but I think it's just about the 1-1 with Shikanja trade. Okay, Scorpion bids 5, Phoenix bids 1. So up to 19 and then back to 18 from City. At some point, the Scorpion player himself might be in trouble from the Shoju pressure. He can gain 1 with City per turn, but like if there's anything else costing him honor, then could actually die to that. And Flipa with these 2 Forgotten Libraries still has more cards in hand after bidding 1 to 5, so. And the Shrine Maiden, of course, drawing 3. Yeah, that's kind of insane. So in these first 2 turns, he has just drawn 7 extra cards because of that. That's like more than a Master Tactician. It's really... Okay, so Shoju goes for the City of the Rich Frog, but then it's Cloak of Night for +3 glory. So I guess he will get court games down to 0 skill. That's quite funny. I like that. There's a favorable ground, so he could move him home or move in the fawning, I don't know. Yeah, this is looking really quite good for Flipa, I think. He has 15 cards, 17 honor. He only has 1 break so far, so there's a while to go before he can actually win the game, but I think it's looking very good. So favorable ground in with the fawning, okay. So that way if the court games gets played, he can dishonor the fawning instead. But now he will bow out his whole board for this 1 conflict, so... and there's display of power on the Void Ring. It won't do that much, but... Okay, at least the Ancestral Shrine is gone. Right, I think he kind of had to move in there. Because if you don't kill the shrine, then you're really not doing anything as Scorpion. On the other hand, now we can probably see Phoenix just win Earth and Air. There are probably some conflict characters in Scorpion deck, like just Goblin Sneaks. Maybe a Shuffle Goblin, I don't know. I haven't looked at the list, but I'm sure he plays some. So it attacks water instead. It has a fate, so that's very nice. I guess he wants the Uona ready to maybe go for a break on the second conflict. Isn't this kind of dangerous due to display of power? Yeah, possibly. I think maybe display is why he picked it actually, because it's better to have this displayed than like Earth, which would give a keeper, or Air, which would gain or steal honor, right? Like the Water Ring could ready the fawning and then you can attack, but it's only one military. So it's court games for court games, and then wave the Scorpion back down to 0. Yeah, both these Phoenix 1 drops have 1 glory, so they will become 0/0 when dishonored. Just Storm for 3, yeah. 1 off breaking. It's probably good to just play the Storm again, right? With box if you have to, because breaking the secret cache will be really good. And you're not at that much risk of assassination, because if Scorpion wants to go to 2 honor, you're fine with that. I think it would be too dangerous with the Shouju out. Yeah, so Kyuden Isawa discard my Ancestor's Strength to get another Storm. I guess there's nothing. Yeah, there's not really big stats here yet. So it's a bird deck without birds so far, I believe. I haven't seen, but with the Walking the Way kind of gives it away. Oh, he does assassinate. Interesting. Okay. Down to 2. Does anyone in chat want to take bets whether he will dishonor out or not? There's the sneak. Needs to buy the Blackmail Artist next turn? Yeah, he does have that showing, and he has a Shouju as well, so it should be possible to win a political conflict. Depending on the province you run into, I guess, but it's Seeker of Air, so there will be 2 air provinces that are not super threatening. Kuroi Mori, okay. That's bad for this sneak, because it will get sent home, right? But it's kind of nice to find it now and not with Shouju. Like, imagine if next turn he went for it with Shouju and the Blackmail Artist to not die because of honor and then hit Kuromori. Yeah, so makes political, the sneak goes home. I think that's it, probably. I'm not actually sure what the other 2 provinces will be. I guess it's retired to the Brotherhood on Stronghold. And 2 air provinces in row. Let's just have a look. No, never mind, it will take too long. I guess the other 2 row provinces are not that dangerous, but I could be wrong. Plays a Miyako over the sneak, always a nice play. Dishonors the 1/1 with 1 glory again. Feels bad. And Flipper wants to attack with it anyway, so he probably has something to do in this conflict then. Wait, why did we not defend? Because there's no conflicts left. Like, why did Miyako not defend? getting favor anyway from the fawning diplomat, so... Display of power, maybe that was why? It costs an honor though for unopposed, so... So it goes back to 2 of the displayed firing. So I guess if you defend and then lose the conflict, you will... He would have dishonored the fawning diplomat, right? So then he would be on 1 honor now. It's very expensive though to just have this ready Miyako that does nothing and display. I don't know, maybe you have to end the turn on 2 and not on 1. It's possible. So we might see this Season of War get used. It would destroy a Forgotten Library, so that's already something. You risk flipping the other shrine, that gives a ring, but... Okay, no such thing, but there's a new library though. 3rd storehouse for Scorpion, that's nice. Not enough fate left after the season to really buy anything. So City of the Open Hand goes to 3 honor. And now Scorpion Censures are on, so... So I think you probably attack on the airing if you're the Phoenix player. Because if Scorpion displays it, he still lost 1 for not defending. And the other way around, if you let Scorpion attack and then you plan to display it yourself, it could get censored very easily, so... Yeah, so Shoju takes him back down to 2. So what are the Scorpion promises left? One is upholding probably, right? And then the other one is is Revels maybe? Oh no, Shameful of course. So Toshiramu takes the water slot. Abandoning honors in the row, okay. Yeah, I guess sometimes it's on box, but sometimes it's not. It's probably effective deception on the stronghold then, I think. No defense pass. Okay, so that has to be another display, right? So Scorpion might be fine on Honor this turn, like if he displays this and then can trigger the Blackmail Artist, but what about his provinces? He is quite likely to lose this Abandoning Honor, I think, if Lipa wants to break it, and then his Stronghold will be open. Phoenix has political left, so then you probably have to leave Shoju for the defense. Otherwise you just get some like Cloak of Night, Court Games, Supernatural Storm. I don't think you can stop that as Scorpion with just without Shoju. So there's a Storm in this conflict. To take the break, display. The Solemn Scholar dies because of the province. Oh, he uses air to steal one actually. Interesting. I guess if you're Scorpion, you're fine with having 2 honor. And it looks like Shoju will attack together with the Blackmail Artist. Maybe he has some kind of trick to save his stronghold. I'm not sure what it could be. I don't think he'll have any way to ready Shoju. Hits Manicured Garden. So that's 2 Fate with the Seeker one. Trick of the Light to blank the Blackmail Artist. That's cool. So Scorpion will stay on 2. I guess if he has enough Dishonor cards like Court Games and the Wave of the Scorpion, then there won't be a window to play the Cloak of Night. Or, no, actually she could just get Dishonored, then play the Cloak, and then honor her. Back to neutral, up to 4. Plus there's also a Stronghold province, so it will either be effective deception to cancel something or shameful display to dishonor. So this attack has a keeper. Discards Tadaka at random. Interesting. I wonder what Flipa is planning to do with that 7 Fate. I wonder if he was considering to just play the Tadaka, because I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I feel like the Scorpion Stronghold is under threat here. If you like play Tadaka during the previous conflict at home, you can use his ability. Look at some cards, discard something. Maybe he prefers to just take it slow because he still has 9 honor. He's not going to die too soon. Elegant Tessin on Blackmail Artist, okay. Past conflict, wow, okay. So definitely taking it slow. And now that Sukune can take 2 rings, so she can do fire to... Oh, there's still a conflict left. Hang on. It's Emperor Summons. So you can fetch anything, right? Yeah, search your dynasty deck, so the whole deck. So you fetch a bird, okay. And the face down was also a bird, nice. Maybe 9 honor is actually not that much. Like, if Scorpion wins this conflict, he will take one with Blackmail Artist, another one with Firing, so that's down to 7. Next turn you have City of the Open Hand, Shouju, and Blackmail Artist again, so that's down to 4. So then you're just one off if you have 3 compliments, right? Oh yeah, it's not political, okay. Yeah, the trick is only for one conflict, but this is a military conflict, so the Blackmail Artist doesn't do anything. So I guess he has a little bit more space then. He had a second Tadaka, okay. Scorpion plays Banzai, but he can't kick it. Or at least doesn't want to. And then Tadaka for 6. Leaving like just some big characters for birds. Discard Censure also sees 2 times Hige's Sermon, 2 backhanded compliments, and Mono no Oware. So he has at least 2 compliments. Oh, he plays Walking the Way. I guess the Uona is not used yet. And now it will just bow something. Yeah, I'm not sure about that Bonsai. Maybe if he has like 2 or 3 in his hand, then you might as well, but it was kind of clear that it was not going to win the conflict, I think. Walking the Way again. I'm not sure. I don't understand when you should play Walking the Way, basically. I understand the first one because it's air spell to trigger Uona, you win the conflict, but like I don't understand why he plays this second one. It's the last copy, so now he can't shuffle anymore. I guess maybe he thinks that game will end next turn, so there's no point hanging on to it. Kyuden Isawa to play another Walking the Way. He must be looking for something. But what? 2 birds are in the discard pile already. Maybe he wants an Honor Shrine. Finds Uji, now they'll just get discarded, so. And he'll only have 1 ring, yeah. Yeah, I don't really know what that was for. So against the waves, to ready Tadaka to make the favor neutral. That seems good, it turns off the censures. So Void Ring goes off Shouju, Water Ring does nothing. Why spend against the waves when you get free water? The water trigger is after the glory count. Like you can see it in the log. First you claim the favor and then the rings go off. So the water ring is like totally useless. Well, not totally useless. You should still do it for like in case they have Earth become Sky, so you're ready twice in the same turn. But it doesn't help for the favor. Because apparently when the conflict phase ends is after the favor contest. Another dupe for Shoju, that's pretty good. Vice Proprietor, sure. You can bow someone. He does have first attack, so can you like kill him somehow? From 8? Probably not, right? It's probably a little bit too high. It'll be Shoju to 7, then the artist could go to 6. Airing could go to 5, so you're still 2 out of reach. But I think despite being on like 19 honor 1 point on turn 1 or 2, this honor total of 8 is still not really that safe. So like start of turn 4, he has lost like 11 honor since then. And it was not for bidding on duels or draw, so... So I guess if he started on 11 instead of having that honor shrine turn 1, he could be dead already. Bits are 1-1, okay. So now there's no censure, and Phoenix has 7 fate, 9 cards. You have to expect at least 1 or 2 echoes. And then Stronghold can maybe like play a third one, if that's useful. He can get the bird and like 2 Inferno Guards that are 7 each. So it seems quite hard to stop this military attack coming in, but who knows. Going water here, yeah. The 2 fate is nice, and bowing the Tadaka would also be really nice. Bring the keeper against court games. No defense, and now we will see Tadaka, I guess, for a bunch of these cards. Should he like remove a bird from the game? It seems dumb, but... No, it doesn't do it, okay. Just the 2 weenies and 1 Kaide. I guess the payoff is really low when your opponent has 15 cards. It doesn't matter that much if you see like 3 of them or 5 or 6. You're still going to just discard 1. He sees Backhand Compliment, Sancho, and Mono no Y. Those are all kind of dead, so I guess in this case it would have been impactful to see 1 or 2 more cards, but I think most of the time if you see at least 2 cards to pick from, then you will probably hit the reasonable one. And discarding the Compliment is actually quite nice in the long run, so I wouldn't call that a whiff, but it doesn't help him just break the Stronghold this turn either, so. So what would be better to have under your Stronghold here? Would you rather have a Shameful Display or a Effective Deception? I guess the Shameful will be more stats by far. Or ED to limit echoes, yeah. I mean, you'll cancel one of them, but does it really matter? Like, I guess it does. I guess every echoes is like 6 plus stats, so. Oh, he plays display on the water ring actually. So, Tataka will not bow. The ring itself doesn't do anything, but, I guess that means he has like a maximum of 3 echoes available now. Yeah, this might be unstoppable. It's already 10 military. There's no cancels. It is effective deception. Okay, so there's 1 cancel. Only the Vice Proprietor defense, okay. I guess if you do both, you're just dead on the next conflict, right? Because the bird will bring someone in. So if he has only 1 copy of Echoes, then he can play it twice with the Stronghold. So 1 can get cancelled by effective deception, and then you still bring in probably a bird to get someone else later. Yeah, so this Vice Proprietor doesn't do that much. It dishonors itself, so it goes down 1, and then this 1/1 is bowed. Meh. Okay, so there's the first Echoes. It gets cancelled. Wave the Scorpion to dishonor. Oh, that's another Echoes from hand, so I think that's probably gonna be it, because now he can still box for another Echoes to get 7 more stats with these Inferno Guards. And it's already 11 against 0, so. Yeah, I think turn 1 really Was a really nice setup for Flipa. He had the honor shrine and he was able to win 3 rings, I think. 2 rings, okay, yeah. He got 1 more from like a court games. And he also got the airing without display for 2 more. So he started on so much honor that he was safe, basically. Alright, so that's 2-2. Good stuff. More games tomorrow. Let's just have a quick look what's left. And then I'll close the stream. So it's Jincito against Anagon left, Crane against Crab. And then Dragon against Dragon. Roberto Cotillas against Demagogue. And then Unicorn against Unicorn, another major mirror. With Akuma against Not Fragile. I think Crab is probably favored against Crane and the other 2 are mirror matches, so it should be really close. It should be exciting games. Don't miss them tomorrow. I don't know the time, but it's probably around the same time as now. That'll be all for me. Thanks for watching. See you later.